They laughed when he struggled to pronounce subdivision at the hearing. One woman whispered, "What's he even doing here?" Another said, "I think he's the gardener," but what the judge said next wiped the smirk off every face in the room. Carlos Alvarez had lived in Unit 7B of Willow Ridge for 18 years, a quiet immigrant father of 3. He worked 2 jobs, landscaping during the day, janitorial work at night. He didn't say much at HOA meetings. He just paid his dues, mowed his lawn, and fixed his own roof after every storm. But when the HOA changed leadership, things changed. The new president, Greg Satcher, tall, loud, always in a golf shirt, decided Carlos's small backyard greenhouse violated uniformity standards. Carlos tried to explain that the greenhouse was for his youngest daughter, Lita, who had severe asthma. Fresh vegetables and clean air helped her breathe easier. Greg didn't care. Carlos received a letter: tear down the structure or pay $9,200 in fines. When he showed up to contest the charges, he didn't bring a lawyer, just a folder wrapped in twine and his 10-year-old daughter, who held his hand the entire time. Greg sat with his arms folded, sunglasses on his head indoors. "Your Honor," he said smugly, "this man has refused multiple warnings and doesn't seem to understand how HOAs work." The courtroom went quiet. Judge Lillian Price, a former civil rights attorney with silver hair and a calm voice, leaned forward. "Mr. Alvarez," she said gently, "do you have anything to say in your defense?" Carlos stood, cleared his throat. "My English, not perfect, but my papers." "Perfect." He opened the folder. "This is approval," he said, holding up a document, "signed by HOA 2017 for small greenhouse right here." Greg's jaw tightened. The judge took the paper, read it, looked up. "Mr. Thatcher, is this your signature on this permit?" Greg adjusted his collar. "That was before my term. We've updated policies since then." "Not retroactively," the judge said firmly, "especially not against a signed document." She turned to Carlos. "I also see that your greenhouse is within code, within your property lines, and built entirely with transparent, safety-rated panels. Is that correct?" Carlos nodded. "And solar-powered." Lita squeezed his hand. The judge continued. "This court finds the HOA's actions retaliatory and discriminatory. The fines are void, and the HOA is hereby instructed to issue a written apology." The room was silent. Judge Price wasn't done. "And Mr. Thatcher," she added, "you may want to learn the names of your neighbors before judging them, especially the ones who've contributed more to this community with a shovel and a smile than you have with a clipboard and a complaint form." Greg slumped in his chair. Outside the courtroom, a woman approached Carlos in tears. "My son is in Lita's class. She shared her vegetables with him when he forgot his lunch. Thank you for raising such a kind girl." Carlos smiled, eyes misty. "No thanks," he said quietly. "Just happy to grow. If you believe respect isn't about perfect English, but perfect intention, give this video a like and don't forget to subscribe and share."